welcome back. Today with me, I have Alana. She's one of my very good friends, and I was very excited to have her because she has this really awesome fringe, and I wanted to share with you my tips on how I approach foiling a fringe or a bang. First and foremost, some of the challenges that I feel like come with it is we don't want it to look stripy. I feel like that makes me nervous a little bit when I'm deciding on how to place color on a fringe. You know, that's the last thing that you want. You want to make sure that it really blends in. It looks super organic, very natural, almost lived in. I think those are sort of the key goals for coloring a fringe. I'm really excited. I'm going to share with you sectioning, my foil placement, product choice, and overall tone. Highlights that are down here. This was done with a bleach product. And if I just place that up into here, it's crazy looking. This is what we were talking about, why it's a little nerve-wracking to color a fringe, because if it was this much contrast, we're really only looking for maybe a 2-level difference in contrast, because anything beyond that is just gonna look crazy, stripy, chunky. So I don't need to use a bleach product. I feel like it would be harder to not overlift it if I was using bleach. So why not just go with a high lift? Because we know that it's not really gonna get past like an 8 or so. All right, so this is the fringe. Super easy to find because it's usually a little bit disconnected from the rest. So we can see that a little bit of dark. And I'm not going to worry so much about having like a perfect straight line. You guys are seeing that a lot in these videos. It's more about what you're bringing down, because no one has a perfectly straight hairline. So where that round is how high up I'm gonna paint. That way when you feather up a little bit, it doesn't get too high. I have not been subsectioning, I've just been kind of digging in. Tip of the ear is probably a good guide. Lifted to a really pretty like level mixture of like 7s and 8s. The brush choice that I go for is for something that allows a lot of air to go through it. I think this is a really great way to dry the hair also before you cut the fringe. We were able to put these level 8 kind of golden highlights in through her fringe. I did not tap root shadow her at all. I didn't even tone the high lift. That just lifts to such a beautiful color. She's like a 6 mostly, maybe like teeters on a 5 towards the back. Key points is to leave some depth so that it's just really graphic and kind of pops against her face. I'd taken our foils horizontally across. I intentionally wanted it to be really subtle because remember in our consultation when I had taken her old bleachy pieces and I had held it up, it was crazy too much contrast. So this I think is an appropriate amount of contrast so that it just looks super natural. And then in between my high lift foils, I tinted down those old bleach pieces. So I used 3 parts 9G, 1 part 8GG. I'm so glad that I did that. Give her a little bit of a spin. So you can see it's just like so sparkly, more even from root to end. It's a little bit lighter on the ends, which I'm totally still fine with, but it's in the same tonal family. It all makes sense. Just really, really pretty, really sun-kissed. I love it. It looks so healthy. All right, let's have some fun. Okay, so we just had some fun putting a few waves through her hair just to kind of show off the texture and the color a little bit. I love the way that this came out, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one.